guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nicole, and in today's video I am back with another apartment hunting tour. I have done 2 of these already in the past. I've done one in downtown Phoenix. I've also done one in Old Town Scottsdale. So if you want to go check those ones out, I will leave them linked here or in the description box below so you can go see those apartments. But today I am showing you 3 different apartments in North Scottsdale. Cruz and I actually made a whole day out of it. We tried the famous La La Land coffee. I'm actually going to come out with a vlog pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. If you are not subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, that post notification bell, so you are notified when any video drops, especially that one coming soon. Each apartment definitely had different vibes, different layouts, and also different amenities. One in particular blew Cruz and I's minds out the door as far as amenities go, but like I said, in this video I'm going to give a breakdown of the different layouts, pricing, and then also what we liked and didn't like as far as what we would find in wanting an apartment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these apartment tours. We are at the residences at Kierland in North Scottsdale. We're doing a self-guided tour. This is a 1-bedroom unit. We're on the 4th floor and we have a view of the courtyard, which is really nice. I actually really love these windows. I love how big and open they are, and then they also have the blinds, which is nice. I love that they give a fan in the living room because not a lot of units do that. So this is a 1-bedroom, so in the bedroom, same thing, you get a fan. It's pretty spacious. You could definitely do a queen to maybe king size, but definitely a queen size with 2 nightstands. It's really big. And then you have these lights, okay. Oh, it has it in its own. And then you have a walk-in closet. I miss this. This is something I do miss. I love that they come with shelvings too. You come all the way over here, you come into the bathroom, which it's gigantic. You have washer and dryer, pretty standard in every apartment. You have the sink, you have the LED mirror. I love the gold touches. I think it looks really nice and kind of a little elevated. The walk-in shower, which is ginormous. So this is a really big bathroom. This is crazy. And then if you come over here, then you have the kitchen area, nice island. I love the size of this island. I think it's a good length too to put like bar stools underneath. Your stovetop, one thing Cruz and I do not like is the electric stoves, but it's not a deal breaker. You got your basic oven, you got some storage underneath, you got a nice little microwave. Ooh, I think this microwave is a air fryer. You have like all the different settings there. That's kind of cool. We got a big old fridge, so nice. Freezer, obviously ice machine. What's really nice about this apartment is it has a wine fridge. Look at this storage. And then here you have just a little coat closet. You can put your cleaning supplies, you can put your vacuum, things like that. Things that you want hidden, you can just shove it away in there. Dishwasher, of course. Overall, I think this unit is really nice. It's really spacious. The ceilings are not as tall as what we're used to, but I think this apartment is going for a little over $2,000 and you get 8 weeks free. So we're gonna go tour another one on the 4th floor. So let's go do that. Really quick, before we leave, because I was turning off all the lights, but I wanted to get some pictures. Look at, I just realized they have LED lights underneath the countertops. I just want to point that little detail. That's actually really nice. So that way you can kind of like turn it off and then you have it there. Boom. At night, it would be such a vibe. Can you imagine? Look at that. All right, so we're in the 2nd unit. It's the exact same layout as the one that we just showed you, except the view is different. The view is actually facing outwards instead of inward. So you get the view of the golf course. Bathroom, same layout. You have your washer and dryer in here. This is exactly 691 square feet, and the other unit we toured was the same thing. So it's really nice and open. I feel like the ceilings are not as high, but that's because we're so used to like our apartment. We live on the 5th floor, so our ceilings are way higher, which we're gonna take you for the last unit is a 5th floor and it's a 2-bed. Let's go to the last unit. We are in the last unit. This is on the 5th floor. This is unit 501, and this unit is actually staged compared to the other two. The only difference between this apartment compared to the other two is the wood finishes in the kitchen and in the bathroom. This is a darker wood finish. You're gonna have different accents. So instead of the gold, you're gonna have black accents, which I think is really nice. I do like the dark wood. However, I am more of a fan of the lighter wood. But here is the kitchen. It's really big. The island's big. They put in a dining table. This is not necessary, but I mean, some people like to have it. And then here's the living room area. This unit comes with a patio. And again, this unit is facing outward, so it's facing the golf course. So literally you can see people right now golfing. And this is the first bedroom. So you can kind of get a full glance. This definitely has to be a queen or a king. It looks like a king. This has to be a king, yeah. So you can fit a good king size bed in here. Nice little accent chair in the corner. I really like that. This is kind of how I would decorate it. And then walk-in closet, really nice. I like that they have some clothes in here to show. This bathroom actually comes with an on-set suite bathroom, double sinks for his and hers, and then you have the LED mirror, you got the walk-in shower, you have some storage here for towels and necessities and whatever you want to store in there. Tons of cabinets, like storage here as well. Like, this is insane. Look at this. You can have your side and honey can have his side. Like, you can literally be at peace in this bathroom. So that's really nice. I like that the bedrooms are on separate sides. This is the second bedroom. You can fit a good size queen or king size bed in here. It is a little bit smaller, but look at, you have fans. I love the wood on the fan. That's really nice. Walk-in closet again. This has access to the bathroom, but then this can also be a guest bathroom as well because there's an extra door here you can see for guests. But again, same thing, tons and tons of storage. Ooh, they got random Kleenex in here. Shower's a little bit smaller, but hey, it's a walk-in shower. It's gonna do the job. And then again, you have double sinks in the second bedroom, which is crazy because a lot of units only do that in the master and then they just do one sink here, but no. You get 2 sinks in the second bathroom. Washer and dryer is gonna be out here in the kitchen. Yeah, and that's so funny because there's actually towels in there. So they were washing something in here, but nice standard washer and dryer. And then here is another coat closet, storage closet. Throw all your cleaning supplies in there. Unnecessary stuff that you want to hide away from people and yourself. Overall, I really do love this unit. This is a really nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit with a nice little on-set patio. We're gonna go tour all the amenities that come with this apartment. So let's go see the amenities. You can't get more peaceful than this. You got the golf course, you got the music in the background playing. Come out, hang out. You got your fire pit here. When it gets chillier at night, you can come out here, can bring like a bottle of wine and just hang out and chill. I really love this space. It's just so peaceful with all the plants and the greenery. I love this. Like, ooh, this looks so nice. Can I come out here and just, it's like a little day bed. I can just sit out here all day. This is my favorite part of the apartment complex so far. And then wait until we go see the other amenities, because we're gonna go show you guys the spa, which is another thing that's so cool about this apartment complex. So, but if you come down this beautiful hallway here, it leads up to the spa. Oh, you can get some like little clips right here. Like, so that's like, this is like the gym area, which really is nice. I don't think we have access. I'll show pictures, and it has like a salt room, it has a sauna, it has lots of different amenities within the spa. The pool area is down here. We can get a little close, but there's people there, so we don't want to be very rude. The pool is like in the center of everything. And then we have your grillers here on this side where you can come out and barbecue. This is really nice. This is the vibe in itself. So let's go back and end the tour. All right, switching to voice mode. This is apartment number 2. This is the Optima, the newest one that opened, and it is so beautiful. We started with the amenities first. So this is the entertainment area, has a couple of TVs, just an area to hang out. You can play pool, ping pong, lots of couches. I love the sunlight coming in. It's just very calming, relaxing. There's an indoor golf simulator, which is a fun area to come and hang out and play with friends and family. They have a bocce court and cornhole, which is nice. They also have a dog park, which is covered. It also has a pet spa. They also have a movie theater, which you can come and hang out. You can watch Netflix, you can rent a movie. They also have a party room with a chef's kitchen. You can host up to 60 people for a small fee, or you can just come and hang out. Our favorite spot was the fitness center. It had every equipment you can think of. It was so nice. You also have an indoor-outdoor pickleball and basketball court. You have a Pilates studios where an instructor can come in and teach a class, which is super nice. Then our favorite spot as well was the outdoor fitness. This is different from any Optima location, which is so nice during the cooler months to come work out. And you also have a sauna here. This is one out of the 2 on the property. And then you have an outdoor spa with a cold plunge and a hot tub. We made our way up to the rooftop where the views were insane, and also you can see there is a running/walking track that you can come up and get your laps in, which is really cool. Then the showstopper, the rooftop pool. This is a heated Olympic length swimming pool. Imagine just getting views of the valley during sunset. So beautiful. They also have the second hot tub and cold plunge on the property located right next to the pool. And then he also showed us the second sauna as well. By far, the amenities were amazing. The first unit we toured was a 1-bed, 1-bath. This unit was facing exterior toward the future courtyard. Love the exposed glass windows. It let a ton of natural light in. This unit also came with a big patio that overlooked the future courtyard. You can definitely fit a nice patio set. Kitchen was huge, had a ton of storage. You did have all nice centered appliances and a big island. Bathroom was a good size. You have a nice marble walk-in shower, double sinks. I wasn't a fan of the color choice, and I wish they had put an LED mirror instead of a generic mirror. Walk-in closet was a nice size, had a ton of storage for clothes. Bedroom was also a nice size, and I loved the floor-to-ceiling windows. It also let in a lot of light. This second unit we toured was also a 1-bed, 1-bath. This unit was facing exterior toward East Mayo Boulevard. Again, I love the exposed floor-to-ceiling windows. It lets a ton of natural light in. This unit did also come with a smaller patio that overlooked the street. Bedroom was also a nice size. However, the pillar was in an awkward spot in the room, but you could make it work. Then we make our way to the bathroom, but first you were hit with the walk-in closet in the middle, which I've never seen a layout like this, but it did have a ton of storage. Then you make your way to the bathroom again. It was a decent size. Same style as the first unit we saw. However, this walk-in shower had a rain style shower head instead of a regular style shower head. If you see here, you have your double sinks. Standard bathroom, had a good amount of storage. You make your way to the kitchen. Kitchen was a decent size, good amount of storage, and had nice standard appliances with a big island. This unit also had a laundry room with LG appliances, and it also came with a sink and more storage, which was a really nice feature. The last unit we toured was a 2-bed, 2-bath corner unit. This was the most expensive unit that we saw. The layout was very interesting, and I was not a fan as both rooms and bathrooms were right next to each other, as you'll see. Also, I wasn't a fan of the color palette in the bathrooms, but that's just me being picky. Also, both bedrooms are facing the residence building that is still being constructed, as you can see here. The agent did mention that it would be done within the next 2 months, but I would not want to deal with that personally. Both bedrooms and bathrooms were a good decent size. Both had walk-in showers. Also, the master bedroom did have a huge walk-in closet, which was really nice. This unit also came with a washer and dryer, laundry room with a sink, and tons of storage. Kitchen again was nice and standard. I did love the nook here in the corner, which also led to the outdoor patio. Overall, the Optima was a beautiful complex. Love the amenities, and it's definitely worth checking out. The last complex we toured was Soldier Kierland. This was near the Kierland Commons and Scottsdale Quarter. We got a tour of all the amenities first. They have a nice mailroom here and a parcel room for all your packages. Fitness center was small but had a good amount of equipment where you could get a small workout. My favorite room was definitely the clubhouse. It was so grand, beautifully decorated, and loved all the windows. From the clubhouse, it led to the outdoor and pool area. I love the resort style pool. The patio area had a nice fire pit and ping pong table. Great to just hang out with friends. Right next to the pool was the Zen area. This is where you can come and hang out and relax. You can do also yoga if you wanted to. And then our agent definitely saved the best amenity for last. I have never toured an apartment that had its own speakeasy. This was so cool and unique. You can come in here and hang out. You can do poker night. You can rent the space as well for a fee. She also mentioned that they throw events in here from time to time, which is a great way to meet people and hang out. First, we toured a 1-bed, 1-bath. This unit was facing exterior toward the street, which I loved all the light coming in. The living room was a decent size, and you also have shelving here on the side. You could see the kitchen was huge with really nice appliances. Look at this island. It was the longest island I have ever seen in an apartment. Here we have a coat closet / storage closet, which was a very nice size. What's cool about these units is you have right off the door a small shelf and storage area. Bedroom was big, loved the window, it let in a lot of light. It then led to the bathroom, which you have double sinks, walk-in shower, and look at this closet. It was a true walk-in closet. This closet was huge, and then you also have your washer and dryer in the closet, which I prefer. The bathroom also had its own little storage closet here, so you can put your linens and whatever you want to store in the bathroom. Shower was nice and big. Loved the black accents, and overall this was a really nice standard master bathroom. Second apartment we toured was a staged 2-bed, 2-bath. I love to see a stage unit because it really can give you a good, clear idea of how the unit would look with all the furniture and how much furniture that you can place in a unit. This unit was facing exterior toward a small street. This unit also was on a lower floor compared to the first unit. This one did have a nice patio where you can come out and sit, which would be really nice during the cooler months. Bedrooms were both a good size. One bathroom had a tub, and then the master bathroom here had a walk-in shower. You can see walk-in closet. Both bathrooms also had a ton of storage. Overall, I really did love the layout of this unit, and again, it being staged, it really does give you a great idea of how you can decorate your apartment. This last unit was another 2-bed, 2-bath. This was a corner unit, as you will see in a second. Here's the first bathroom with the standard tub. Bedroom is right off the bathroom, decent size, great for a guest room or an office with a huge walk-in closet. Back through the hallway here, it leads to the open layout concept, but first here you have another nice storage closet. Again, this unit was a corner unit facing interior toward the zen area and pool area. I will say I wasn't really a fan because you can definitely hear the noise from outside and then lack of privacy, but overall this was a great complex and another great option to look for as far as living. Alright guys, that wraps up the apartment tours. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, which one would you pick out of the 3. And again, if you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that post notification bell. With that being said, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.